Hello there, gentlemen and ladies. My name is Schizophrenic Mitch. I'm a local Pastafarian preacher. I know what you're thinking. We have a local Pastafarian preacher? Yes, you do. It's me. I am a believer in the Flying Spaghetti Monster, the one true God of this earth, the Flying Spaghetti Monster. I'm a member of the Pastafarian Church. I'm actually a minister in the Pastafarian Church. I do have my credentials with me if you'd like to see them, if you don't believe me. I like to get out in the public here in some First Amendment areas, some free speech zones, and talk a little bit about religion, because we do live in a very, very incredibly religious society. For thousands and thousands of years, people have held deeply religious and nonsensical ideas, and it is our right to go out into the public space and declare what it is we do believe in the name of nonsense, and then we can have our nonsense fight, because that's what religion's all about, deciding who's got the best God. And I do. I've got the best God that there can be. Flying Spaghetti Monster is alive and kind and loving, and he, created this world and created you. I'm a very recent convert to the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Up until just about a year ago, I was a member of the infamous blood cult of Jesus, the so-called Christ. So I do understand what it's like to be raised a member of that cult, to have its tentacles deep into your brain. And I am here to help everyone who has fallen into those old and ancient and pagan cults. I'm helping them cleanse their mind of those ideas. Flying Spaghetti Monster can help you deprogram the Iron Age gods of Jesus and Muhammad, Zeus. I can get rid of him if you believe in him. If you believe in Thor, I can deprogram that out of your brain, and then you'll be a free human again, and you'll be able to believe in the one true God of this earth, the Flying Spaghetti Monster. A lot of people ask me when I go out in public like this, they say, Mitch, you're obviously raving, you're obviously loony, you're crazy. Why in the hell would I join the religion of a nut job? Like, you've got to be at least a little bit rational before your religion makes any sense. Well, that's a very good point, and I hope you think of that next time your priest is talking. But I do have here 12 reasons to join the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster today, the first of which is pretty important. Number one, Pastafarians are not trying to kill you. A lot of religions on the earth today are very, very aggressive, and they're very violent in the way that they're trying to convert people from old religions to new religions. And some of those religions also believe that if you apostatize from theirs, that they're able to, end your life. And that, of course, is crazy. Pastafarians do not believe in violence. The Flying Spaghetti Monster doesn't ever preach violence, not even against the people he hates. Because there's no such thing as people that our God hates. I actually would like to just talk about that one point a little bit more. I've got some quotes here at the end of my book that address this idea of violence. We hear a lot about religions, and they say that they're religions of peace and that they bring love and that their God is a God of love. But then when you go to their book and you read it, you'll find something completely different. Here I have in my book some quotes from one of the major religions on the earth today. Let's see if you can guess who said this. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with their cities. Do you recognize that voice? That, of course, is the Hebrew God Yahweh, the war god of the ancient Hebrews, that they used to justify their slaughter of their neighbors. Go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have pity. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women. This is not a God of love, friends. This is violence. This is what violence sounds like. If it has the word smite, if it has the word have no pity, if it has the word kill the maids and little children and women, that's crazy. That's crazy violent. Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that hath known a man by lying with him, but all the virgins keep alive for yourself. This is the God of love, friends. The God of love who calls himself the Prince of Peace. But there is no peace until he's killed all his enemies. That's the peace he's talking about. Not peace here, not peace now, but violence and war now. Peace in heaven after you're dead, after you've paid the ultimate price of giving your entire life to your dad's God. If thy brother or son or daughter or wife entice the saying, let us go serve other gods, thou shalt not consent, neither shalt thou spare nor conceal him, but thou shalt surely kill him. Thine hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people. That's Deuteronomy. That's the God of love, the Old Testament God of love, who we've built this society to reflect. We are trying to be more like this guy who tells you who you may murder. But those enemies of mine who did not want me to be king over them, bring them here and kill them in front of me. Jesus said that with his mouth. He said that the God of heaven, the perfect loving God that the Old Testament preaches about, is so strict and severe that he will murder all of the enemies that will not submit to his rule. That is not love, friends. That is ownership. That is a tyrant. The God of the Old Testament, the God of the New Testament, is a narcissist. He doesn't even know what love is. He has conflated the idea of love with the idea of ownership. That he is the master and you are his slave. That he is the shepherd and you are his sheep. That he is the older perfect brother and you are the child who will never be good enough to get yourself back to your father. But that's a lie, friends. That is a lie. Flying Spaghetti Monster created this world like it is, on purpose. Sin did not come into this world and take it from a perfect state to a fallen state. This is a perfect world. All we have to do is drive it in the right direction. This is not a fallen world. There is another end to this world other than war and fire. There is brotherhood and the love of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.